Swoosh! Hey, I'm glad to be here with you. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. I want to introduce my co-host, Mike Ball. Mike Ball! Monday through Friday. We are here Monday through Friday for your entertainment. Yes, sir. And news. We are Black Dragon Biker News Network. We cover everything biker news. We're the #1 biker news channel in all the world. And also, we're here for your MC protocol and all those sorts of things, all things Biker Club related. So make sure that you tune in each and every day right here with me and Mike Ball, co-host, doing our thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
what happened to right there?
Yeah, okay.
Did you get cut there, or did you have like blood drawn or something?
Yeah, I had blood drawn yesterday. They have to take it out of my back here instead of.
Because you have rolly veins or something?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like everyone, they're supposed to be professionals at that. And
now they're going to get you like 16 times over here, 16 times over here.
And then they're like, oh, turn your hand over. I'm like, it hurts the worst there.
That right here, it does suck. It does suck. It's horrible. I used to have that in the hospital.
It sucks, man. Speaking of sucks, bro. Today's news story really absolutely sucks. Let me try to find it. We were going to go with a different story, and we wound up
something last second.
Yeah. Because this has happened to us in the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation exactly a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. And it's happened again. Hard to believe, but it's happened again, and it keeps on happening. And so we wanted to talk about this and send our love and condolences. It appears that another wrong way drunk driver has struck.
These drunk drivers, man.
And in this instance, it's over in Texas. And I'm kind of piecing this together through a couple of different articles. This article here, 3 killed, 1 hurt as car and 2 motorcycles collide. And this is not a full article, but it shows the pictures of, this is the man who is accused of being the drunk driver. This is the young lady that was Cecilia Means that was killed. Her father, James Means. I don't know that there were 3 killed. I think there were 2 killed. So anyway,
that dude looks like a drunk.
That could be his. What do they call those? Mugshot. That could be his mugshot.
Mm-hmm.
So the Strifeless Souls Motorcycle Club of Tyler County left Warren, Texas, about 6 p.m. Friday. They came down Highway 69 through Counts and took a left on Highway 327 towards Silsbee, where they had reservations at Chili's restaurant. From there, they planned to go to the drag races at Evadale. Their plans came to a halt about 6:45 p.m., about a mile west of Silsbee, when an intoxicated driver drove on the wrong, and I would imagine this finishes outside of the street. And we don't have the subscription there to get that, so we have to.
Yeah, we're not going to pay that.
We have to come over here for this story, and it's not. It doesn't seem to be as local as this story, which seems to know more. But on this story, we actually get a video. So let's just check this out real quick. If they don't throw a commercial at us, and they did.
Okay, it's all right. Brought it down. That's what I'm here for. What up, everyone?
Yeah,
man, another one of these drunk drivers, and then yet going on the wrong way of the road, right? So, damn, man.
That's what I'm figuring from that. Okay, here we go. But we're back to the story. Okay, and we'll enlarge it. And here we go.
Tonight, 2 families torn apart by tragedy, while a community is coming together to offer love and support. 12-year-old Cece Means and her dad James, both killed when a driver crashed into their Harley. Alan Wessenberg on his Harley, also killed in Hardin County. His 7-year-old son, Aiden, the only survivor, recovering at a hospital. The
Wow.
suspect, 50-year-old Brennan Prowls, is charged with 1 count of intoxication manslaughter and 3 counts of intoxication assault. But 2 of the intoxication assault charges will be upgraded because Cece and Alan died at a hospital. The DPS says the suspect crashed into their motorcycles on State Highway 327 in Hardin County around 6:30 Friday night. First responders from a number of agencies treating the victims, desperately trying to save their lives. This video of the scene courtesy the Brooks Report Live. Tonight, the 2 families are planning funerals and relying on the community to help with overwhelming medical expenses. KFDM's Sydney Ferguson live in studio now with reaction from both families. Sydney.
Aaron, the families say they're devastated and unsure their lives can ever return to normal.
As a hero, as an absolute hero.
This is how Amanda Wessenberg will remember her husband, Alan, for actions that saved their son's life in a motorcycle accident.
He grabbed his shirt and his pants and just kind of slid him out from behind him. So he did not have to take the impact.
7-year-old Aiden Wessenberg survived the accident with a broken leg, but Alan later died in the hospital.
My children, were never going to be able to hug their daddy anymore. So yeah, it's going to be, it never will be normal.
Wessenberg says Alan loves his family and riding his motorcycle, which makes the collision with an accused drunk driver even more heartbreaking.
It felt like we would get on there and it would take all the cares in the world away. Because of a drunk driver, not only did my kids lose their daddy, we lost James as well, and his 12-year-old daughter.
Mad. Sad. Devastated. Like, words can't describe the pain, really. It's immense. It's too much.
Amber Chance says her world will never be the same after her daughter Cece Means died at a hospital and Cece's father James died at the scene after the same driver crashed into their Harley.
Her phone alarm went off this morning for her to go to school, and it just hit me again that she's never going to get to go to school again.
Cece attended Spurgeon Junior High School. Her mother says to know her was to love her.
She was beautiful. She had the most gorgeous eyes I've ever seen. She was just very generous, kind-hearted.
Her mother says the suspect took away her future.
She was my daughter, like my only daughter. I've been robbed and cheated of proms and weddings, and her experiencing marriage and a life growing inside of her. I've been robbed and cheated of all of those experiences that would have come had he not been drinking and driving.
Dude, I can't hear it.
We posted visitation and funeral arrangements for James and Cece on KFDM.com. We've also included information about a GoFundMe account and a t-shirt fundraiser to help Alan's family and a Friday night event for both families.
Wow. Completely unreal, these drunk drivers, man.
Yeah. So the 12-year-old, her name is Cece Means, and her dad, James, as you know, were both killed. So actually 3 people did die when a driver crashed into their Harley Davidson Friday, February 2nd.
Wow. We'll have to update. Yeah,
Alan
that's crazy.
Wessenberg was on his Harley. He was also killed. He heroically grabbed his 7-year-old son and slid him out of the way. That's amazing how a parent is always thinking about his child. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he
It's
grabbed him by
automatic.
I can't even imagine. Did he like reach behind him and grab him? Like however he did it. Jesus. That was what was on his mind, his family. That man is a hero, That what was on his mind was saving his son, his legacy. And he did. He managed to do that.
With only out of all of that, only to have a broken leg.
Yeah. And
that's insane that he saved him to that degree. It's insane.
And his son was the only survivor. He's recovering at the Texas Children's Hospital. The suspect, 50-year-old Brennan they said his name, Prolix, is charged with 1 count of intoxication, manslaughter, 3 counts of intoxication, But of course, those will be upgraded probably to murder or whatever
I think they call it manslaughter at this point.
it should be called murder, first degree.
It should be first degree murder with a deadly weapon. That's what it should be.
With the death penalty in play.
Yep.
That's what's going to take to stop this. The
Yes.
Department of Public Safety says the suspect crashed into their motorcycle on State Highway 327 on Friday night. First responders from a number of agencies treated the victims. The wife, of course, said he was a hero, grabbed his son's shirt and pants and just kind of slid him out from behind him. So he did not have to take the impact. So he saw this car coming and grabbed behind him and slid his son out, kind of like, if my dog rides on the back and that's what you would do for someone or something you love. So he said, she said that's what he did. My children are never going to be able to hug dad anymore. So we heard her say that.
Yeah.
And she said about motorcycles what we always say. It felt like we were going to get on that motorcycle and it would take all the cares in the world away. But of course, a drunk driver ended that. She was my daughter, my only daughter, so she's been robbed of her future. Visitation for James and Cece Thursday. Okay, so this is the funeral home. Visitation is from 5 to 8 on Thursday. That's tomorrow. Riley Funeral Home in Woodville. Funeral services are Friday at noon at the Spurger ISD Gym. Burial is at Turner Branch Cemetery. So this is going to be open to the public, as they're saying it here. There is a Friday fundraiser to help both families. As you can imagine, losing the breadwinners and everything, so they need as much help as they can get. We're going to show this GoFundMe and this T-shirt fundraiser in just a moment. It's a live celebration for James, Cece, and Alan at Ray's Bar north of Silsbee this Friday from 6 p.m. to midnight, including live music. There's a $10 cover to get inside the door. So we're going to read the obituary of James Means. His name was James Cosme Means. I hope I said his name right. 39 of Spurger, passed away on February 2nd, 2024. Born in Woodville, Texas, to John Means and Annie Hash, he was a lifelong resident of Spurger. James graduated Spurger High School in 2002 and worked as a party chief for Whitley Infrastructure Group of Beaumont. He served as Sergeant at Arms of Strifeless Souls Motorcycle Club of Tyler, Texas. Tyler County, rather. His world revolved around his daughter, Cecilia, better known as Cece, whom he adored. James enjoyed riding with his motorcycle brothers, having fun and enjoying the open road. His smile was contagious, and he always made you feel at ease around him. James and Cece were inseparable and were called home together by our Lord and Savior. He is also preceded in death by his grandparents, John Willie and Faye Means, and Bill and Johnny Hawkins. He is survived by his loving family, father John Houston Means, and wife Alvina of Spurger, mother Annie Hash of Wills Point, brothers John B. Means and Thomas Means, both of Spurger, James Hawkins and wife Layla of Edgewood, Matt Shutter of Dallas, Jay Shutter and wife Tammy of Orange, sisters Ethel Rogers and husband Curtis of Spurger, Nelda Powers and husband David of Hempfield, Maria Adams of Gonzales, L.A., Sandra Lyric and husband Jimmy of Spurger, and a host of other family members and friends. Funeral services will be held February 9th, 2024 at 12 p.m. at the Spurger ISD Gymnasium in Spurger, Texas. Burial will follow at Turner Branch Cemetery in Spurger. Visitation will be held Thursday, February 8th, 2024 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Riley Funeral Home, as we said earlier. Serving as pallbearers will be Michael Hanna, Justin Davis, Cullen Brown, J.D. Davis, Mitchell Cravey, and Damon Jordan. Serving as honorary pallbearers will be Caden, Hannah, and Jason Bolar. Cecilia C.C. Means. Cecilia C.C. Luann Means went to be with the Lord on February 2nd, 2024. She was born on July 9th, 2011 to James Means and Amber Garlaska in Beaumont, Texas. She was in the 7th grade at Sperger Junior High. Cecilia enjoyed playing softball, volleyball, and hanging out with her friends, especially her little brother. She enjoyed riding horses and motorcycles with her dad and pa. Cece was generous, kind, and a very old soul. There wasn't a person who she met that didn't think she was the most beautiful girl in the world. She smiled with her eyes. She was the apple of her daddy's and papa's eyes, along with numerous others. Cecilia was preceded in death by her father, James Means, and 2 first cousins, Mackenzie Parks and Levi Ritter. She is survived by her mother, Amber Lee Ann Garlaska, and Thomas Winkle of Silsby, brothers Hayden Prevost and Rainey of Fred and John Michael Gordon of Fred, grandparents Michael Lee Garlaska of Sperger and Bonnie Gay Nolan of Galveston, John Houston and Alvina Means of Sperger, Ann Hash of Willis Point, Uncle Andrew Minter and wife Megan of Hitchcock, aunts Allison Cowart of Beaumont, Tristan Lee Cravey of Fred, and Michaela and Emily Seaman of Beaumont. Funeral services will be held Friday, February 9th, 2024 at 12 p.m. at the Sperger ISD Gymnasium in Sperger, Texas. Burial will follow at the Turner Branch Cemetery in Sperger, Texas. Visitation will be held Thursday, February 8th, 2024 at 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. at Riley Funeral Home. And serving as her pallbearers will be Michael Hanna, Justin Davis, Cullen Brown, J.D. Davis, Mitchell Cravey, Bubba Means, and Damon Jordan. Serving as honorary pallbearers will be Caden Hanna and Jason Bowler. Here we have their GoFundMe.
Yeah, we got to post that link.
GoFundMe down here. Let me give that link to you. I'll give it to you in the private chat, and then you can post it.
Yes, sir.
There you go. So this is their GoFundMe page, Alan Wesenberg. So they're not trying to raise a whole lot. They're trying to get $5,000. They got $3,000. So all my folks, please show up and show big for them.
Yeah, let's run it up for these people, man. Let's run it up.
Yeah, let's run it up for them.
They're not even asking for, like there's a lot of, things when things like this happen, they're asking for 50 grand, 35, 40 grand to have things done, which is probably more like what they need. But that family is only asking for 5 grand. Like,
let's just get them as much as we can.
That's very selfless.
Is their t-shirt fundraiser.
Nice.
So let's get this t-shirt. It's only $30.
Oh, that's cool. That's like the price of a regular shirt, man.
Yeah. So let's get this t-shirt so that we can help them out. I clicked that button.
There we go.
That takes you to something.
So that's where you would buy it right there.
Right. So I'm gonna get one of these right here.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take that down as he's doing that, because as you guys know, you don't want your personal information out there. I can see that he wants to buy one right this second. I mean, like, that's amazing. That's super cool. And to have, listen, man, I got hit by a drunk driver, and they're right. The medical expenses is unreal. It cost $1.5 million by the time I got into the hospital and left the hospital 28 days later. $1.5 million to keep me alive. That is an insane amount of money. That, what, you guys think that I got deep pockets like that?
Yeah, you
You think
never really know.
you know what I mean? Like it's insane. I ended up
You were hit by it. Yeah.
a drunk driver. Yeah.
Was she drunk, Mike? I didn't know that.
She was 3 times over.
And
I
her
never and she never served any jail time.
and as you guys all know, the Black Sabbath, we lost 3. We had a whole chapter run over, and 3 of them died.
Mhm.
They were burned so badly on the highway, there were no bodies to bury. They were obliterated in the fire. And I don't know if they were killed instantly or actually burned alive and needed help that no one could give them. The flames were so big and so huge, you could see the smoke pillars for miles and miles and miles. So we know what happens
When
when
this type of thing happens right here.
you have lived it personally, and so have I. But you got hit yourself, and so and we lost our club brothers and sisters. So
It's terrible.
I just wanted to do this one video and not do any other stories, just this video, so we could share this one, and this would be their video for them and their motorcycle club, which was what's that motorcycle club name again? It is
Strifeless Souls MC.
Strifeless Souls. Here it is here. So, and if you guys are in that area in Texas, please send them some love. Go over there and buy this T-shirt. Buy this T-shirt for them, from them. Let me send the link for the T-shirt. Let me find that link real quick. I'll send this to you, Mike.
Perfect. And then right after I post it, I'm gonna go mobile again.
Well, we're gonna shut down here. We just
Perfect.
wanted to do this this one story today.
But I wanted to make sure, yeah, we get this this link right here out to you guys.
Right.
Okay. And there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Post it in the chat, y'all.
All right. So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna make our donation and get that T-shirt, and then we're gonna wear the T-shirt so that others will know about it. So anyway, in any event, that's today's very sad tragedy. Two providers were taken from this world, and a little girl who, and I used to give my daughter rides on my motorcycle, and she would fall asleep back there on my Gold Wing. She'd fall asleep back there and just be out cold. I never knew how she did it. She never fell over or anything.
Professional.
Given your baby man, my heart is. Ooh.
No, I got 2 daughters myself, and they're very young. One's 19 months and the other is just turned 8. And she's a very little girl, you know what I mean? And I'm very excited for the moments that I'm able to put them on the back of the bike. But this right here is what this is like every parent's fear.
And we take our chances on the motorcycles, and when we put our kids on there, I mean, we take those chances, but we know, okay, well, I'm a good rider, so I'm not fixing to fall with my child on the bike. I'm gonna be handling everything I'm supposed to handle. But you can't factor in for the asshole driving down the street the wrong way drunk.
You can't. These are the things that are impossible. I don't care how good of a rider you are. This is the one bad thing about motorcycling. All right. This is the one bad thing, is that any loser can take your freaking life away. Any loser can do it. And it's so simple for them. Just like that. I mean, do you think any of these people are actually driving completely sober, first of all, and second of all, off their freaking phones? If they're not driving, drunk or high, they're driving like this.
Well, I would tell you this, the guy who ran over my brothers and sisters and killed them so bad that there were not even any bodies to bury.
Yeah.
He got I think 99 years or something. He's gone.
He needs to be gone,
And
gone.
the
And
reason
so
they
does
gave
this
him
person.
the reason they
Needs to
gave
be
him
gone.
time instead of like life, because life offers a parole at like 15 or 20 years or something.
Right. And that's the kind of the caveat right there.
And the time doesn't offer, like if you get time, your parole is not offered for like 40 or 50 or 60 years.
Right.
So there's
There has to be good time. You got to think about, so if they're given 90 years, you've got like 60 good years to do, you know? Exactly.
Okay. So that's how that works. So
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right, my friend.
All right. I'm so sorry for everybody and everyone that was affected in this. You know, I take this personal, of course. Something I've dealt with myself personally. So, you know, I'm also going to be making my contribution to your guys' cause and buying a shirt. Yeah, I'm so sorry for everyone that's involved. The families, condolences out to you guys. I can only imagine.
All right, my friends. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Mike Ball, you're getting ready to go get your kid. So
Yep, got to drop her
Yeah.
off to school.
I appreciate you, man. I'll let you
Appreciate
get out
you.
of here. All right. Hey, I'm Black Dragon. Please check us out next week. The Dragon's Lair. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Next week is the ride to the Mother Chapter. I still don't know if I'm going to ride or not, but typically we have our cold ash run to the Mother Chapter in the winter. So maybe next week I won't be here, but if I am, we'll be opening the Dragon's Lair back up after I guess for the spring. Yeah, it's pretty close to spring now, I think. So we'll be opening back up. At least it's warm out here in Atlanta. Hopefully it stays that way, and we might only, maybe 1 or 2 more cold winter weeks, but pretty much in Atlanta, we're down to the last 6 weeks of winter, and if you ask me. So, hey, listen, appreciate you guys. The channel is not monetized, so if you guys want to help us, make sure to send your donations to my $ Biker Prez is my Cash App, and jbunchii at AOL.com is my PayPal. So you guys, if you want to help us out, you can do it that way. Listen, much love and respect to you all. We'll be seeing you tomorrow. There will be an MC Protocol video up today, this afternoon sometime, and we'll be running MC Protocol videos every day. So you'll have at least two shows a day from me going forward. So look for the MC Protocol videos to come back. And the walking videos are coming back soon. Everybody's been screaming, I've been watching you since the walking videos. So we're going to be bringing the walking videos back and getting skinny. All right. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.